Welcome to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank that brings you market views and insights on the go.
Welcome to Cut to the Chase. Today is Tuesday, the 18th of November. I'm Daniel Lam, your host for the podcast. The sentiment in equities has been turning somewhat murky lately. We got Fed speakers increasingly pushing back on further rate cuts, and now traders see a December cut as a toss-up. We will get the October non-farm payroll number on this coming Thursday. Well, from the visible data, the labor market is looking relatively stable. The US private payroll data is at a reasonable run rate at around 80,000 to 100,000 at the moment. So if the non-farm payroll turns out to be steady, it can lead to a further reduction in the likelihood of a December rate cut. US equities positioning has become somewhat less crowded, dropping to just +1 standard deviation. Nonetheless, we may only see more solid stabilization if the positioning further drops to more neutral territory. So far, who has been deleveraging? Well, as we test support levels in the S&P 500, we have been experiencing mild systematic unwinding. But the decline in retail flows has been the most obvious. Last week, there were some of the lowest retail buying days in 2025, and this may well continue itself till Thanksgiving. So this has led to outperformance in Nasdaq 100 over the unprofitable technology stocks, and the large caps outperforming the Russell 2000. Once again, as we talked about in earlier podcasts this month, we prefer stocks that have reported strong earnings beat with solid earnings visibility and forward guidance. The high valuation of the markets means that investors are demanding close to perfect scorecard. Quality stocks are therefore likely to be outperforming in the near term. Overall, we see choppiness in US equities in the near term, and support levels at 6,600 and 6,400 will probably be tested. And this volatile period can last for the next couple of weeks before we get clarity from further data releases and the influence on the Fed rate cutting path. That is all from me for today. As always, if you enjoy this podcast, please don't forget to rate and like it. Thanks for listening, and we wish you a happy day ahead.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank. For more details, visit Market Views on the Go on our website or click the link in the description.